Boo. Scary, I know. No, not the... Fuck. That's the wrong world. God damn it. God fucking damn it. No. Question... No, not questions. I want question of the... Are we fucking serious? Are we fucking serious, boomer? Question of the day. Cool. One year, one. There we go. Apart from bugs, I'm gonna call them glitches to avoid confusion. What is your least favorite part about Grounded 2? Nice. Okay. Holy, it is dark. That's because it's nighttime. Okay. Did I put shit in the cookeries? Why did my voice crack like that? No! Did I put stuff in the cookeries? Random ass voice crack. Hell no. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, pal. Bosh, we fall, but we do not fall to our death. I want to be risky, not idiotic. Okay. No! Okay. I hear Miss Stinky Stinker. Oh god. Oh no. Not ox beetles. Oh no. Don't destroy my PC, please. That's the worst. Why are we stuck, sir? Why are we stuck? I stole tough gunk. Huh? Yes! I got a horn. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Don't you dare throw them cocks. Good. Now let's fight. Let them fight. One, two, three. What? Ma'am, what do you mean? Also, for the reference, I know this ox is male. It's got horns. Come on now. What do you mean? Do not redeem it. Do not redeem the cards. You should be dead here. Cool. Got 2 horns. I don't know how many I need, but I need enough for 2 upgrades, so quite a lot. I mean, it does deal more damage. I mean, how? Ma'am, what are we doing? Why are we getting stuck in the floor? Ma'am. Mantis moves. Mantis moves. Oh my god. Hey, I parried that. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3. Ready for it. Ow! What is this? What are we doing? Oh, I cannot read that name. What the hell? What is this name? Bidoweb. What? I'm just gonna call you Bidoweb if you do not mind. Anyways, we're just playing some masochist mode. Before you say it, I know my water is completely drained. That's normal, if you can believe that. Because, this is a difficulty I made called masochist mode. I parried too early! You can call me Widow. I should probably pay attention to what I'm trying to kill, huh? She is a very stinky behemoth, and I should probably take her serious. Also, if you don't know why this thing is female, it's because there's stripes on the sides of the abdomen. Also, I already have the gold card of her. Yeah, you see these stripes kind of right there? Those indicate it is a female. Same thing is true of the stink bugs as well. Well, fun fact for you there. I was about to say, I hear an ox beetle. Hell no? Yeah. This is essentially a difficulty I made just to make the game a little harder since I found it too easy. Creatures take roughly 6 times longer to kill. Oh, bare minimum. What are we doing now? Hey! Didn't anybody tell you it's rude to regurge on people? Kids these days, am I right? Love the knowledge being dropped. Knowledge being dropped is always fun. Kids these days! No. Ow. Fuck you. Okay, we're fine. Wait, bow. Get out of the grass, sir. You can, ooh. You can't actually parry the rocks, if you use a shield. You have to use a shield in order to do that. What am I using the mint mace for? I am fumbling really hard right now. Probably because I'm trying to do so many things at the same time. Oh, right. This also affects Apex Predator as well. Or rather, the club is affected by Apex Predator. Right. Fuck. Only got 1 horn from the loot luck. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not good. Another fun fact, any wasps, ants, or bees that you see out of their colony, this also applies to hornets, are always female. The male's job is to mate with the queen and then explode. So, yeah. Now you know that these things are always female. Can I... There we go. You can also shoot them in the eyes to do massive damage, as you are seeing. How are you not aggroing? What? Blind wasp? What? Wait. Look! How did you die? What just happened? Look! Oh! It was a wasp I summoned. That makes a bit more sense, because of bardic inspiration, of course. Fuck, I missed. Let him throw him on one more rock. And we're good to go. one. Okay. An arrow. Yeah, I mostly just have to kill ox beetles today, because I need horns, so... Because I need horns, I'm just gonna kill ox. Are we serious? Larva? Get out of here. Ow. One. Double team him. Or her. Of course, it is the ladybird larva. How hard did I make this? I'll show you the seconds in a second. Or I'll show you the settings in a second. I might have said that, but my dumbass has dementia, you see, so. So, the settings. Ooh, 2 horns, nice. We have it set to woe, so enemies do 50% more damage. Wasp Queen has infinite summons, and there are 2 widows in the Burning Void Den. That's what that does. We also do 80% of our normal damage, so we're doing 20% less. All this is just untouched. Creatures have 5 times more health. This effectively means that the average ladybug has more health than the broodmother on woe, which is pretty cool. Bugs also don't fight each other, so I can't just jump on top of a roly-poly and have the fire ants take care of it for me. And vice versa. This, again, remains untouched. Fall damage scaling is 5 times. Essentially what that looks like is, at the start of the game, if I fall from the top of that juice box down to, okay, a better analogy. If I go from there and fall to the ground, I will die. That's effectively what that looks like. 5 times food and water drain. Hunger isn't really affected because you can just eat a meal and it will stop your hunger from draining. But your thirst. I have max milk molars on thirst drain. Just let that sink in. Days take twice as long. Resources still respawn in the same amount of days, but they take twice as long to respawn because the days are half the time. If that makes any sense. Obviously all this is set. I have this set to lose forever because another rule is that every time you die you have to reset to your last logout save, and you can't have autosaves on, nor can you manually save. You can only save when you log out. So essentially what that creates is a semi-hardcore experience, and this lose forever just encourages you to actually follow through with the rules. And obviously menus pause game is, you know. Photo mode is allowed, but you can't use it to sort of cheese. Only use it to make thumbnails, if that makes any sense. You know, or take memorable photos if you're into that kind of thing. So yeah, that's a basic rundown of the settings. Overall, nah, that's crazy, but I want to try. No, my anger is just, yeah. Trust me when I say it, that fall damage scaling, the fall damage, it looks like a harmless setting. It's like, okay, just, you know, always use a dandelion tuft. Here's the problem. If you jump under the Wasp Queen, you will take infinite fall damage. I have genuinely died because I have had the audacity to parry a mosquito or press the space bar or jump button in the Wasp Queen fight. It is horrible. It is horrible. Also, I did forget to mention one rule, a caveat to the bugs fight each other. Whenever you are in a defense, you have to turn this on. And that's because if you have that turned off, they don't attack structures. Which obviously just allows you to turn on a mixer and just leave, and it will complete. Which is, that's kind of cheating. I'm not gonna lie. So, to fix that, turn it on when in a defense. When you're not in a defense, turn it off. And also, I'm not gonna lie, the starting point of any Masochist mode is brutal. Because, you know, if you want to pay attention to my water just while I'm fighting this ox beetle, again, I have 50% reduced water drain. The water drain is half of what it normally would be. It is insane how quick this water goes. So, the start of the game, as you can imagine, is brutal because of it. But, as I always say, it only gets easier, apart from Schmector. You would expect the infected broodmother to be the hardest boss. She isn't. She's not even close. The broodmother may take 30 minutes to kill. That isn't as bad as Schmector. Because Schmector, he is the Orc Weaver Juniors. Now, these Orc Weaver Juniors, they two-tap you. But here's the problem with that. He doesn't have a cap to how many he can summon. And the timing of him summoning them doesn't scale with how much health they have. So you effectively have Orc Weaver Juniors that take 7 times longer to kill, but you only have a fraction of that time. Which essentially means he's going to summon damn well infinite fucking Orc Weaver Juniors, and they two-tap you. Do you see the problem here? You are just going to get royally fucked. That's not even including the lasers. That's not including the damage that Schmector does, which also two-taps you. And that's not even including the electric balls that can stun lock you. It is, without question, the second hardest fight I have ever done. And I have killed the infected broodmother while taking a half hour not getting hit once. And I have also killed the mantis, where she insta-kills you through your parries. Calling Schmector the second hardest fight only to the mantis is crazy. Why do you hate yourself? I just want to quit. See, the way I look at things, I just find the game... Why do I have 2 larva spikes? I would normally be blissful with glee right now. I have 3 rows of those things. I don't need any more. Anyways, I like pushing myself to my limits. I am a masochist at heart. That's why I called it masochist mode. Okay. That damage was intentional, by the way. Me taking that hit. And yeah, fully get you wanting to quit if you were in my shoes. Again, this difficulty is not for the faint of heart. Why did you miss? Hell no. Quit your rock throwing. They're making NFL level plays against me. What is this garbage? No. Hell no. The AI is sentient. The AI is sentient. They are alive. No. Why are you in the ground? Or half in the ground, I should say. No, don't knock me off. I swear to fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Charge, please. What is... What? Oh! Oh! He teleported! He teleported! Ow. I parried too early. Also, I gotta say, Schmector on this mode, again, I wasn't kidding when I said, like, he was difficult as fuck. He's harder than killing a Widow on WoW mode with tier 1 only, which I have done, by the way. It is... No, I'm not gonna have the loot luck. God damn it. I love how I am, crying over not having loot luck while, you know, killing this. Which is a fight most people would be terrified of. Gotta love how desensitized I've become to this mode. But... yeah. Speaking of Widows on this mode, they're harder than killing them on WoW with tier 1. It's bad. It's bad. Well, honestly, last night, I just decided to kill the infected broodmother on WoW, and I was horrified with how quickly I could kill her. Genuinely. I was like, It's illegal to be killing her this quickly. I say as I kill her in literally, like, 3 minutes total. It's like, I'm used to it taking a half hour. Gotten so used to that, you know, 3 minutes just seems like a blitz. It's because it is. Also, I've already gone through 8 drops of water. Jesus. Why are you in the ground? What? What are you doing? What is she doing? Why is she in the ground? Apex Predator, come on. Yes. Big boy damage. Guess that's the only unfortunate part about Apex is, you know, if you swap to another weapon, you will still get the speed boost, but your damage gets cut to like a tenth of what it normally is, just to prevent you from using Apex Predator cheese, which I think is fair, honestly. What I do not think is fair is just unnecessarily nerfing our damage by 20% because we had the audacity to use a shield. I never understood that. Why did they change it? Why did they change that? It's so dumb. Another thing I never understood was the staff nerf. If you didn't know, you used to be able to block right after you attack with stabs. So you didn't have to be like, oh, not allowed to, okay, now I'm allowed to block. You could be like, attack block. Like you can with your normal weapons. You can't do that anymore. Because what you used to be able to do was just, with the spicy staff, kind of like you can with a crossbow, you can just shoot, block, shoot, block, shoot, block. Which essentially resulted in you becoming a spicy machine gun. Do I even build, or do I just fight? I gotta build. All that. It's just fighting takes up a good majority of the time right now, because it's really all I have energy to do. But I definitely do build. I've just been, you know, I'm spending 1 year on this difficulty, and I've wasted a little too much time not going into New Game Plus, so I'm like, okay, I gotta pick up the pace, you know, because I can't stay on just base difficulty forever. I gotta move on to New Game Plus at some point, and I still got a lot of stuff to do to get 100% before then. One of those, I have to complete 2 more mixers, which is gonna be a pain in the ass, because they're the hardest 2. And I almost failed the easiest upper yard mixer, and the next one's gonna be at least 3 times harder, so it's gonna be a bad time. I also need to do the final defense, and then after that, I'll go into New Game Plus, and then I'll start building a little bit more, once I'm able to just get raw science to an immeasurable degree. Speaking of, I am absolutely terrified of what the infused creatures are gonna look like. Like, if the infused creatures have the health bars they have right now normally, what are the buffed health bars gonna look like? I'm scared for that. And I'm not scared of many things at all. Those. Suppose I could set up for the mixer though. It's the jungle mixer and the Moldork mixer that I have left. The Moldork mixer is going to be easily the hardest. Not a debate. Easily going to be the hardest. Because the ticks. A lot of people think the mosquitoes are the hardest part of that raid. It's the ticks. It is 100% the ticks that are the hardest part, because, if you didn't know, ticks in this game can kill ladybirds. They can out-DPS ladybirds. Yeah, the mosquitoes are no longer of my concern at that point. Okay. Fuck. Okay, let me lock in. Come on, kill her. No, you do not. Okay. Get their stamina. Coltanas melt through ticks? Yeah, I know they do. It's just, again, I think the forgotten creatures take 7 times longer to kill. It will definitely help, it's just... it's not gonna be a fun time. You know? No, I didn't want to parry you. Can we stop following, please? Like, ma'am? Ma'am? Can we stop following, please? Can we not? How is she still aggroed? Get the fuck out of here. I am literally out of your field of vision. How are you still aggro? How is she still following? Fine, if you want me to kill you that badly, I'll kill you. Holy. No, you do not have permission to run, ma'am. No, you do not. Fuck you. You're gonna go ahead, try to kill me, piss me off, and then try and run when things don't go your way. No. You do not get to be an entitled bitch, okay? Not how this works. Not how this works. Yeah, as you can see, I got some crazy rinky-dink ass structure. This right here is not enough. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not enough. What the fuck was that rock doing? What? How is that not a parry? What do we mean? Is the game autistic today or something? Same timing I used last time, but one time it counted, the other it didn't. How does that work? Game, do you care to explain your inconsistencies? Your secret black magic? Okay, that was early. That was early. I will give you that one. I'm just gonna do that just to allow myself to sell items. Okay. Beautiful. Got the horns. Yep. I don't really care about the tough gunk. I'm not gonna... Give me the ox part. I don't care about the tough gunk. Delete it. Okay. We're gonna build a little bit more on this. Are you serious? Ladybird larva? Come on, dude. Get a life, ladybird. Or so, yeah, ladybird larva. Get a life. We don't need an additional layer here, because it's mostly just going to be ants. Maybe attacking, maybe, but like I can melt through those. It's more so everything else that I'm worried about. Roly-polies you would think would raise a concern, but believe me, they don't. The roly-polies are not that big of a deal. I don't understand how that's obstructed. Like, fuck you, game. Yeah, the roly-polies are not that big of a deal. There we go. It's the ants that are a problem. Because, the ants just, they do a ton of damage. They do a ton of damage. There's a lot of them, and I mean a lot. The roly-polies are kind of just an afterthought. Which is honestly a trend I've been noticing in these mixers. It's always the little guys that are the more deadly of the mixer threats. Always. Which I find interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it makes sense, because, like, everybody just views them as fodder, and then they don't worry about them, and then the numbers, they number. The numbers outnumber. You know? Makes sense. Beautiful. I don't want an insulating larva spike. Get out of here. Holy. Why does this game think I'm obsessed with insulating larva spikes? I don't understand. Okay, can I jump? Thank you. Can I place it on the mid-level? No? Why? Thank you. I'm going through the 6 stages of grief. Going through so much grief, I've added an additional stage. That's a new level of crazy. I can't lie. I mean, yeah, that's honestly good enough. I don't know if this defense overall is good enough, though. It's probably not. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this defense is gonna cut it. What are we doing? What are we doing, game? What are we doing? Why are we like this? Okay. I mean, I suppose I could add that to sort of make it easier to traverse. Cool. I need 44 grass planks. That should be relatively easy to amass. That could have been annoying. That could have been real annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Those ants would not have been good company. How many do I need? I need 44. Cool. Can I jump? Thank you. I only have 2. Are we serious? Holy, can I jump? This game, I love this game to death, but like, holy, it has some bugs that it needs to fix out. Burr. What are these birds doing here, man? Almost fell down the forsaken hole again. I just need 16 more planks. Cool. How many weed stems do I need? I need 6. Okay, that's just a single dandelion. That's easy. Hell no. What? Ah, I see. Okay. I mean, suppose I could take you. You still there, Widow? That's 6. I might actually be able to do this mixer right now. I'd have to get a lot of prep work done though. Certainly take it seriously, that's for sure. Okay, cool. Single thing of grass will do. There we go. 1, 2, and last one. Cool. Alright. Alright. I'm going to clear absolutely everything that could possibly be a threat to me. Aside from maybe some worker ants. Because, you know, they're gonna... I would have to murder the whole colony. I don't feel like murdering the whole colony. I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna. But anything like ladybird larvae or ladybirds, hell, even these are threats to my security. And you, to an extent. How did I miss that? Beautiful. 3. Okay. Now I know there was another ladybird larva around here. I don't know where she is, but I know she is. You know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take. That is a risk I shouldn't be, but am willing to take. Now, I'm not actually gonna keep all this plant fiber. Don't be ridiculous. But, I am going to pick it all up so that I can trash it. And pick the rest up and trash those. And rinse and repeat. Right, just to have less clutter. Less clutter increases movement efficiency, which increases my chances of actually beating this thing. No, shut up. Cool. I fucking knew there was another. We're gonna kill you before you have a chance to become a threat. Cool, we're just gonna run. If you don't mind, ma'am. I'm actually gonna let you live. I normally don't do that, but I'm going to. Because I feel generous today. I love when the ox wheels do that. They rub their wing case. Together. Against itself. Okay, we got anything here? Yes, we do. Sour candies, I would not mind more of those, especially if I can manage to get a pucker charm. That'd be cool. No, no pucker charm. That sucks. Okay. Chat, I gotta ask. Am I cooked? Am I cooked here? Or, will I make it out? Will I, succeed in downing this mixer? Okay, cool. I'm gonna put all these back. I'm gonna take you. We're gonna keep you. I'm gonna take you. Okay, cool. Great. We're gonna remove those. We're gonna add you. I want 2 of those. We're gonna have to make more bandages. That's cool. Fine with me. I do not mind. Sorry, I tend to devolve when things don't go my way. Bandages, right? I don't know why I'm crafting 90, but I'm crafting 90. That's the arbitrary number I decided to craft. Cool. Sticky smoothies. 1, 2. We're gonna take 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Alright. Make sure I have all those on one select hotbar. Cool. Realistically speaking, it's probably going to go in order of importance in that order. Actually, it's probably going to go in order of importance in this order. There. And of course, the repair tool is going to be you. I'm going to have the shield with that. Right. Okay, I have plenty of those. We're going to take an extra stack of that just in case. We're going to take all of those. Cool. I want all my canteens. All of them. Preferably a trinket would be nice. I don't know what the fancy fletchling does. What does the fancy fletchling do? Or nifty needle? Charged bow shot needle? Okay, what does fancy fletchling do? Effortless arrows? What? Yeah, no thanks. No, crit boost, no. There's pendant. Pendant is always good. The quickness, is that even important? Honestly, the pendant might be just the best bet. The pendant is just such a good trinket, honestly. Irrefutable there. Okay. Let me get my loadout correct. I did notice that last time they did not care that I had Ambassador on. They did not care at all. So yeah, I'm not happy. No thanks. Blade Master didn't really make much of a difference, so honestly, you know, something else. I guess Cardio Fan. Cardio Fan could be good. I want the head. Cool, we need to go there now. We have to get that shit started as soon as possible as to avoid nighttime. Okay, go, go, go. Right through this tunnel. I'll let this ant pass through. No harm done in doing so. I'm gonna apply my buffs now. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Let's fight each other to another one. Here. Got Can we not? Oh my god. That does a fuck ton of damage. Why does that do so little damage? Ow. Okay, heal. Honestly, just kill him with this. These gals are gonna have... Can I have stamina? Ooh, uh-oh. We're not doing well here. Uh-oh. Can I actually recover stamina when I fucking recover stamina? Holy. I don't have mushroom bricks. Fuck. Get the fuck out. Holy shit. I'm sorry, when I run out of stamina, can I run out of stamina? That seems like a diabolical thing to say, but I'm needing to say it. Oh god, roly-polies. Can you not attack me? Just stop. Honestly. I just need to distract them at this point. Ooh! We're getting deep into the defenses here. Come on. Go on, we just need to survive a little bit more. Get the fuck out. Holy. No, you got no fucking right, dude. Get out. Get out. Holy. Who do you think you are? Because you're not her. I'll tell you that much. Just do yourself a favor. Don't try. Okay, you're up next, I guess. Anybody else? Anyone? Anyone at all? What did I say about not bothering? I said to not bother, not to continue bothering. You're not going to get anywhere. You are harming yourselves more than you are harming me at this point. You are getting yourselves killed due to pure stupidity. Why? I got no clue. Can we not have 5 billion insulating larva spikes? I don't know what is so difficult about, you know, not making me obscenely lucky. Is being not the unluckiest man in the world really that much to ask? Okay, how far in the defenses did we get breached? 2 layers, okay. I mean, I guess that is... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because, like, you know, we split up the whole division. This side was, you know, practically unharmed as predicted. Yeah, we had a solid 2 layers in between each and every single one, so, you know, okay. Okay. Give me a second. You want to get rid of... I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. We'll just go ahead and put on Ambassador. All I know is the last mixer will not be that forgiving. No, sir-ree. Will not be that forgiving. Nowhere close. But, with that, our day comes to a close. Alright. Okay. Okay, Boomer. Can I move? I don't understand why WASD is such an unfathomable concept. I genuinely don't. Why? What are tiger mosquitoes? What am like? The other mixers, okay, fine, they're easy, but like, this mixer, the difficulty spike from this one compared to the others, I genuinely think this mixer is harder than the Final Defense. I'm not kidding. I genuinely think it's harder than the Final Defense. And if the Final Defense is almost impossible to beat for me, without needing to defend anything. Like, what is this gonna be? What is it going to be? I refuse to believe it's impossible. Because, like, I've overcome literally every single challenge thus far. So I refuse to believe it's impossible, but, like, what is it going to be? Obscenely difficult? Is that just it? Or is there going to be a deeper layer that I'm not understanding yet? A deeper connection to the natural order of things that I have yet to fathom. Overall, I think the canteen strategy proved to be super useful. Rather than going Parrymaster, because everything is just on the base, right? Luckily, I'm not going to need Annihilator. You, honestly though, I don't think I'm going to need Cardio Fan, because Blade Master is just going to have me covered the whole time, right? So then I can focus you and you, and just max out damage, I guess? You are going to be irrelevant. Yeah, so I guess we just do that. Obviously, for now, we're just gonna have this. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that little episode of, Maskus Mode. If you're watching the VOD, peace.